Welcome back, all of my kindergarten friends. Glad you all showed back up to meet me in my garden. I want to give you guys a little update on some of my little colorful planter grow bags that I grew the other day, that I planted the other day. So I just wanted to kind of show you, I'm getting sprouts. It has not been nothing but a couple days. It haven't even been a full week yet, okay? So this is my Brussels sprout. And I know this is small to some folks, but it's amazing to me. I'm already getting my little sprouts in here from my Brussels sprouts, okay? Planted several seeds inside of that green bag. So this one right here is my yellow melons, okay? There they go. There's my little sprouts. I think I planted 2 seeds inside of there. And like I said, not sure if I got enough time for those, but I want to test it and try and see, okay? So this orange grow bag is my carrots. I put this little piece of board on there. Look at there. Look at there. Got a little sprouts. I told y'all I didn't seem to get any progress with the last set of carrots that I got. So I got a little sprouts on there. So I'm going to go ahead and move this, okay? And all I did was place that cardboard on top of those seeds and gave it a couple days, okay? So I'm going to give this a little extra water. But I am grateful to see that little carrot hair in there, okay? I'm grateful for that. So that's that. Now this red bag here is my Cotta melons, okay? I don't see any sprouts in there yet. That's okay. I think this was the one that take the longest anyhow. This other melon that I got, I think it only takes something like 70 days. So it's okay. If I don't get it, we ain't gonna do nothing but use that soil, okay? These are my cucumbers. Now when I came out here the other day, now I planted them 7/29. I think today is August 5th. I already have, this was the first thing that sprouted. So these are my little mini me melons. These are my little mini me cucumbers, okay? So I got some sprouts on that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. These are my grow bags. And I'm going to let these do what they got to do, okay? Got them seeds in there. I pray that I get a harvest from all of these, okay? All right. So I want to give you guys another quick update also on my lettuce that I told you all that I was having a problem germinating. Just was the other day I did all of this. So these was my containers that I told you all I was having problems. This is my butter crunch. Look at it. Got sprouts. I could not get that to germinate for nothing the other day. This is my cabbage. I'm so excited about these cabbage. I showed y'all the little raggedy ate up leaves that was on it. I told you I begged the guy to sell me that at the garden, sell me those. They was all ate up, which he told me, he said, you know, it's not bad, you know, and it can be for your fall garden. Okay, he told me don't worry about them just the outer leaves. They wasn't the cabbage. They were ate up terribly. They look good. They coming back. I thank God for that, okay? And so this is my other 2 little Aldi planters that I had. Germination. You see that? So I think that one was kind of like a spring mix or Tom Thumb or something like that. And here's my other one. I got good germination, okay? So I feel confident that we're going to have salad soon, okay? So let's get back over here to what I was coming to talk about today. This is my new Vego Garden 17-inch 9-in-1 bed. I bought this bed with my own money. It can go into 9 different configurations, okay? So I let them know, hey, I bought me a new bed. Can you guys let me try out your cover system? They said sure. So in this video today, we're gonna go ahead and get this bed put together. So I'm gonna start off with this all-purpose topsoil. It says it's excellent for lawn seeding and gardening. Okay, perfect. That's the word we're looking for, gardening. Okay, so my help just got here. Thank the Lord for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get these bags put in here so we can get this stuff mixed up. I might not even have enough. I'll be able to tell y'all how many square footage at the end. of soil that you need, okay? You know, most bags be or it'd be like 2 cubic feet, okay? Peat moss mixed with topsoil and also mixed with compost. I'm just kind of mixing this all together just to kind of help it with the drainage. So in the end, we'll mix some other stuff with it to kind of make it a super soil, okay? We had to go back to the store. We went and got more peat moss. As you all can see, we lost the light. So we working on our night lights around here. So we went and got the sunshine. Let me turn it around. It expands up to 2 times. 2 cubic feet bag. I'm gonna let him cut that down. So this will be our second bag of this. We have a total, what I bought is a total of 3 bags of these 2 cubic feet bags. So we just gotta break this peat moss up, and then I'm gonna put some different manures in our still. And we bought some little cheap manure. And this is my first time using this. But it's just a composted manure. So a lot of times they tell you for your vegetables, as long as you got an aged manure, you know that you should be fine. So it don't stink either. And this will make a total of, we just bought 4 bags of it. And I believe I had 3 bags of it already earlier today. But I do know that I hear some people say they put their topsoil, they feel a lot of they bit up their topsoil. That's scary to me, only because, you know, that topsoil is kind of thick. To me, it needs to be mixed with something so that water won't just keep sitting in the bottom of your bed and you have poor drainage. And you putting that perlite, that vermiculite inside of there, help with your drainage. I think you all kind of get the picture of us trying to fill up this. So I'll get back with you all tomorrow once we get done tonight working. I told y'all, sometimes we work to the night around here. We back. Last night we kind of worked almost to, well, until it got dark. We went to go do a store run. So just to let you all know, these are 2 cubic feet of the sunshine peat moss. I use peat moss in this bed. We used a total of 5 bags of this, okay? We used the compost. This is a compost manure that I had bought right from Menards last night. It was only like $2.50 a bag. I chose these, okay? So that's the compost. We put perlite and we put vermiculite in there. What we decided is I want to just use the Mills mix on this bed, okay? I can tell you it definitely came out cheaper for me, okay? Because these big bags of this peat moss was only 13, yeah, like $12 and something, probably 13 with tax. And then these were like $2.50 a piece for the compost, okay? You put the vermic and the perlite. We had big bags of that from Amazon. I can put the links down below in case you all want to go and get any of that, okay? So this was the cheapest route for me to fill up this bed. Again, I bought this bed with my own money because I do not want to ask you all to buy it and I can't bag it up, okay? I want to be able to spend my own money just to show you all that, hey, this is a premium bed. It's a good bed. I love it. I picked this color because this is the color I wanted to have. to match some of my other beds, okay? So I went on ahead and got these on sale. I was able to use my discount code, which I will place down below for you guys, so you all can use that on top of the sale. That's what I did. On this bed, what we want to do is plant collards. I want to go ahead and get collards. Now, when me and him went to check the other day on the collards, on the other side, let me call it zone 1. This will be zone 3 maybe. Patio, okay? So the pet is still part of our patio garden, okay? Because it's just sitting right behind the patio. When we went up there the other day to check on the collards that we already harvested from, we covered it back up, believing we were gonna get more collards to grow. He found a cabbage worm in there. I guess that's what it's called, a little green worm. It was a mess. I'm telling you, it demolished the whole thing. Somebody told me to go and get some Damascus earth. So I did. I was gonna try to cover it up, see if I say they just so messed up. I changed my mind. I saved this for another day. So we want to go ahead and kind of work on this to go ahead and get, I'm gonna plant different collards in there, okay? What I definitely want to use is some different foods, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put it in now, just to, like I like to say to y'all, make it into a super soil, okay? So we'll just kind of mix this in. We're gonna scratch this in the dirt. I'll give Mr. Kindergartner some blood meal, and we're gonna put blood meal in there too, okay? So we got the garden foam and the blood meal to kind of work on it. So I didn't use my favorite soils this time because I just want to test it out, okay? So just want to test it out and see. He smells me. They say he was an engineer, one of the top selling garden books. So to me, this will really be testing, I guess, you know, some of my skills out, because I do think that a lot of my, you know, lush, beautiful garden that a lot of you all say it was, is due to the fact that I use things like black cow and happy frog. That's what I think, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I just want to try some other things, see how it all work out. Somebody had already asked me in there, why don't you try some different other things and do a comparison. So we know how those grow over there. We'll see how this works. And one more thing I'm gonna add in here, some plantain, just to add that in there, because it got a lot of different good things inside of it. So I'm gonna add plantain inside of here too. I'm gonna tell you some of the different kind of collards that I'm gonna grow. One of them is gonna be a champion collard, okay? A champion collard. Now this is a collard right here that was the same thing growing up there. He did not put that on here, but I did buy it from our local garden, and he just called it a collard. So we gonna go ahead and try that again. And then I had heard another gardener talk about the vates, okay? That you should try the vates out. So I'm gonna try the different ones out, okay? Last night, Mr. Kindergarten decided we needed to put some more logs in there that we just didn't. So if you all buy the 17-inch Vego bed, get you some logs, unless you're planting deep crop things. I knew I really wasn't doing that, so it really wasn't a need for me to try to put soil all the way down 17 inches deep, okay? So that's why we decided to go ahead and add some more in here. So what I'm gonna do is, what he told me is to try to put 3 seeds to every foot. So I'm gonna start it off with the regular collards that we got right from the garden. What he suggested is that he thought would be good is if we would have started the seedlings indoors first. I didn't feel like doing that.
So what type of temperature it needs to be at?
He said, you know, it likes this hot weather. Remember with our other ones up there, it likes the hot weather. So
Cooler at night.
But what they said is some people, this is what the farmer said down there at the local garden, that a lot of people don't, and I said this before, a lot of people don't like their collards without a frost hit them. He said when that frost hit them, it makes them sweeter. So I know that I overcrowded some of mine up there. And I thought they was just fine. So in this middle section, I'm gonna go ahead and put these champion collards. Since he putting those on there. Since he didn't get kind of in between this space here, I'm gonna put some golden acre cabbages. I got these seeds from Vego Garden seeds, and they heirloom seeds, okay? They open pollinated seeds. These are seeds that have been around for generations. Most likely these seeds you can keep and replant next year, you know, year after year, okay? So open pollinated seeds. I'm also gonna have Amazon affiliate link right down at the bottom for you. So I'm gonna try to plant me a couple of these.
So what you say the difference on that? And those seeds?
So they open pollinated. They can
pollinated,
which means like they can be, that you can get a unique plant from it, depending on the birds pollinating it, bees pollinating it, or different things pollinated, wind, different things like that. Okay.
So you don't just have to worry about the bees. It can be other things
that can pollinate it. Yeah. It only take a 5 to 10 day germination, so that's good. I'll be coming out here checking on it, and about a 4 deep. Okay. So this variety, this golden acre, I don't think it take. I don't think the golden acre take long. You might can probably get them 65 days, because you got this 17 inches, which we don't got quite 17 inches worth of dirt. It might be good to go ahead and water all the way down first, then plant your seeds. We didn't do that, okay? So, and especially when you're dealing with peat moss, you have to be very careful. Sometimes you don't want to take that water like that. But I think we're going to be okay for the most part. We'll kind of just soak it, okay? They saying these beds last 20 years. To me, that's worth it. You think about your health for the long haul. You want something that's going to be able to ride the wave with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't plan on this being my only year planting, okay? So, I don't want to keep rebuying. Like I told y'all, those beds that I got up there, I didn't pay that much for them. Maybe $30, okay? They're warped. They feel a little plasticky. They not that good, I'm being honest. But for somebody who was just starting out and did not know any better, that's what I bought. And I'm not telling you it's wrong to do it. If that's what you got and that's what you want to start with, good. You know how it is. You start off one way, and then as time go on, you know, you learn better. I'm telling you, I've learned better. Premium metal bed. I love it. I would not have put my money there had I not thought it was a good product. So that's the reason why I purchased one. And I didn't purchase just one, to be honest with y'all. I purchased two, okay? So I also have another bed. This particular one, right online, went through the link and got this all water. This is the trellis system that Vego sent me out to go with my bed that they knew that I had purchased, okay? And they wanted me to try it out. Remember, I already love the other one that I have on my 2x4 bed that I have, the elevated garden bed. So, this is the cover to go on this one. What I realized is I like this much better than the nettings that we buy right from Amazon. I just do. They premium and they good, okay? So we'll go ahead and add this on. They used to say a saying like, you can buy cheap now and cry later, because you know you're gonna have to rebuy later on. Or you can go ahead and spend the money now and enjoy your investment. I don't know. I haven't. I'm a new gardener. Haven't seen nothing better. Haven't seen nothing better. And I have looked at them in the stores. You know, I kind of did my homework a little before we actually started everything. And those beds that I got, they was rated pretty good. But it's a difference. On one of my beds, they sent me out the citrus planter that I will show, because I gotta still figure out what all I'm putting inside of it. It didn't come with updated directions for it. I guess when they used to sell them, they didn't come with what do they used to call, like a water gauge on it, and ours came with a water gauge. I called Vego, got somebody right on the phone. They said we'll email you out the updated directions, instructions. They did. Snapping their head. That's another thing. When we buy things, we'll try to tell people, like, customer service is a big thing for us, okay? If I got a problem, I need to be able to get in touch with somebody. I don't got time to be, you know, calling all over the world trying to figure out what's going on. This is the inside of this 17-inch 9x1 bed. When it rains, it come right through. Right through. I love it. Let's let those collards roll and see what happened with those, okay? And I'll give you all an update, quick update on my other one. But just to show you, on that bed that I just did that on, it don't have these straps to tighten it. I like that. I like that. That would have been nice to have that on there, and I wouldn't been thinking about trying to put bungee cord around the bottom, okay? But that's okay. So this is the update on here. These are my beans. Look at it. Pretty. When I tell you guys, I barely, look at my lettuce. Pretty. Okay? I'm even getting sprouts for the beets. Okay? I barely have had to water this bean. I just barely had to water it. Due to them little Terra Cotta pots that I got in here, they work. They work. Okay? So, I love it. So, and even if you look over here, my cilantro, even that cilantro is coming up. So, I love it. And yes, we have had hot days, but my cilantro also germinated. And even over here, even though I got some of my lettuce planted a little close to it, and maybe I'll pull some of this out. But I got cilantro. I'm actually going to probably put a couple of more seeds in there just to see if I can get them to germinate, because I have them, okay? So I just wanted to give y'all that quick update on this bed. I don't have nothing negative to say. I don't have nothing negative to say. If you can, order you one of those beds. One more other thing I'm gonna ask him, because he put it together. Did you think it was a breeze putting it together? Anything that you might want to tell them that be careful doing or something while putting it together? Was it easy to put together?
It was easy to put together. It's just basically don't tighten all the screws up tight. Keep them pretty much kind of loose and tighten them up once you get it all put together. In the same way with the frame, same way with the frame. Just put them on. Don't tighten them up tight, because you'll still wind up coming back after move them, loosen them up. So I wouldn't tighten them up, all your screws tight now. I would just get them on just enough to where it's on, and then afterwards, tighten them up.
What you think about the bed?
Beautiful. I like it. I like the bed. It's nice.
You think they way better than the other ones that we originally got?
Yeah, well, we didn't have none this big either, but it's premium. It's premium material. Material is premium.
So they say it's gonna last up to 20 years, and supposedly they gonna be rust proof. So hey, if they last 20 years, that's good. If it keep that color on it, I'm even more happier. And this is our newest bed, the 17-inch 9-in-1 Vego bed with the Trellis cover system. Okay, we thank Vego for giving us that discount code for you guys to get your $10 off. And remember, you get those discounts on top of whatever sale they got. So I got those affiliate links down below. You all can hit it. For anything you've seen in the video today, I'll make sure I put those down. Remember, it don't cost you anything to hit those links and purchase things. If anything, you're saving money on some of them, and we might get a portion to help the channel out, okay? So remember, I am the kindergartner. This is
Mr. Kindergarten.
all right, and we are here to learn from you. You guys have taught us so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to meet us in the garden, okay? See you guys on the next video.